Right, this is the Toshiba Mini Notebook NB200, not allowed to say netbook anymore because of some legal action, so it's a mini notebook. It's the very latest machine to use Intel's Atom processor, so let's unbox it and see what we get. Well, first of all, I can see I've got a trial, 60-day trial there for Microsoft Office 2007, and I've also got a 30-day trial subscription for McAfee Internet Security, so that's very handy. Also some other indications of what I can spend the money I've saved buying a product such as this on. So, let's have a look. There's the notebook itself. I assume in here we've got all the actual peripherals. So, very small power adapter, which is quite handy. Some of these machines I've seen, small machine, large power adapter, so it matches the product. What else have we got here then? Quick start guide, warranty, and I can upgrade my warranty as well. Excellent. Let's have a look at the product itself. Just like Christmas morning. Right, the particular one I've gone for is the 6-cell battery, which they tell me will give me up to 9 hours battery life. So it might look a bit cumbersome with that sticking out the back, but actually, in reality, for such a size of a product, it's quite handy that I can actually hold it there and use it at the same time. So that's quite neat. But first impressions there, it's a very sturdy build. Seems like a durable machine. Quite often some of these ultra low cost PCs, mini notebooks do have a bit of a flimsy quality, as in sort of, you know, it reflects on the price. What's it got inside it then? Well, it's got 1 gig of RAM, it's got a 160 gig hard disk, there's a 10.1 inch screen there, wireless B&G, we've got a webcam, and it's pre-installed with XP Home. There's a full-size touchpad here. A lot of these products have actually got tiny little touchpads and the left and right clicks are sometimes at awkward positions. The size of this touchpad will actually put most notebooks to shame. Decent size left and right click. Another thing I've immediately seen, this keyboard is full size. I'm used to seeing these mini notebooks and they have keys about this big, but this is a proper keyboard. I could actually type. Where a lot of these products have been sort of secondary machines, this is a product I could probably use all day long looking at the size of those keys. Underneath, I assume we've got access to the hard disk, which is good. Again, some of these actual notebooks have no access to the hard disk, so I can swap that out, put a bigger one in if I want. Right, okay, so on the left hand side of the machine here I've got a VGA port, so obviously I could drive a second monitor, a projector, any kind of display, or even a television at home, which means this would be great to sort of turn my TV into a sort of internet ready home entertainment system. I've then got there, I've got a microphone in, got a headphone out, port network connection, and a USB port. Kensington lock, quite important. This is a very small product, could easily fit inside a bag. Power in, and then 2 more USB ports, so more than enough connections for products of this size. Something that's really interesting about this USB, I was particularly drawn to it, has sleep and charge. And that means if I was to travel a lot with such a small product, weighing at 1.3 kilos, I could actually take the USB chargers for my devices, be that an MP3 player, a digital camera, or an email phone, and rather than have the mains chargers for those products, I can just use this cable. So even when this machine is turned off, I can charge my other peripherals. So for a traveller such as myself, this is a great proposition. A 1.3 kilo machine, 1 mains adapter that's very light, it doesn't even feel like there's anything in there, and then just the appropriate USB cables for the devices I need. So there we go then. That's the Toshiba NB200.